right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Tried my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit.
One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there YouTube, it's me Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. This video is called Taking a Break, Frustrating Semaglutide Update, Therapy Consultation, and Reminiscing with Mom. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey,
to
Amber.
a new vlog. So today is January 31st.
Hey, Amber.
And I have an appointment today. I actually
you?
have a consultation with a
Haha.
therapist who specializes in
consultation.
BPD and CPTSD, which is perfect for me. I was diagnosed with those things a couple years
Do they deal in stupid? Because they'll be dealing with that.
ago, and since then I have not seen a therapist. The psychologist who diagnosed me, I did see them for
Wait,
a bit,
how
but
long
they did
ago?
not see and CPTSD, which is perfect for me. I was diagnosed with those things a couple years ago, and since then I
How non-specific?
have not seen a therapist. The psychologist who diagnosed me, I did see them for a bit, but they did not specialize in that. And they recommend you need to see someone who specializes in these things. And I'm like, I know, but I don't know. It's like, it's scary for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, but I really want to abuse my partners and have an excuse that I want to hide behind. Ugh.
So I'm extremely nervous, and it's literally just a 15-minute consultation to see if like we're the right fit. That's about to happen in about 30 minutes,
Consultation.
and I'll let you guys know how it went. Is my phone staying still? Yes. Okay. So obviously I've had my consultation. I'll talk.
I like the buildings in the background. It reminds me of flying through Las Vegas, because I've never actually been to Las Vegas. That's just what it reminds me of.
More about that later. Me and my mom just grabbed a bite to eat because we're about to go to electronic bingo. I have been so sad,
Yay.
and it's just nice to be
Yay.
out with my mom. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, it's windy out here, man. It is windy.
Was she paying? Haha. Haha.
Oh,
Haha.
what are you doing?
I love how her mom didn't bend down and pick it up for her. I love that.
I was
Love it.
filming.
What'd you say?
I was vlogging.
Oh god.
Oh my god, is it broke?
Roll?
Funny, right?
Look at my mom's outfit.
Is there
I was
not
like,
a
"Dang,
case
that shirt's
on
so
it?"
pretty. I've never seen it before. Guess where she got it? I was like, dang, that shirt's so pretty. I've never seen it before. Guess where she got
Mama Lynn said, the girls are out today.
it?
Salvation Army.
You said Goodwill.
I mean, Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill.
I like how she's not afraid of a very loud print that brings extra attention, you know?
It was Goodwill.
Yeah.
It was right by my house.
I was like, who would get rid of that shirt? I thought it was so cute on her.
Oh, it's long sleeve. What?
I just realized that we're wearing the same colors.
Girl, you're weird.
What a
Black and
dumb
red.
fuck.
I'm so full. I really cheated on my diet.
Aw.
Like,
That's
like,
relatable content.
whoa. Cheated so bad.
Titles this
tomorrow.
vlog, my mom cheated.
Yeah, so now I'll just eat. Yeah, right. And I'll just eat like lettuce all day tomorrow.
Do you remember when we
I
had
doubt
a
her mom would ever cheat like that at this point. I think her mom has like really tried to dedicate herself to being like a Christian woman, which is good for her, like in terms of keeping off of the path that she was on. But I mean, like, yeah. Amberlynn is just fucking making fun of her mom.
girl named Lettuce? When we lived in Windsor in the restaurant.
His name was Lettuce.
Yeah, we fed him lettuce, so I called him Lettuce. I was like 5.
I don't remember the name.
But do you remember
Her mom is like, I was literally out of my mind, so why would you try to bring this up and show up how little I remember? That's so mean.
the turtle? Remember we had him in like a
Apartment too, in a fish tank.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember it now.
It's almost like we're making the story up as we go a little bit.
Remember when I carried around the little baby chick?
I do remember that.
It's like I have these small.
Her name.
remember-
I think her name was her.
Remember?
Yeah.
Who named her?
You did.
Oh my god. Okay, do you remember when the red barn, and the only way that I would poop is when I put on the boots and I'd go out there in my diaper and squat?
Yeah.
Ew.
Or you put on those boots, Easter egg
The fuck?
hunting, and you got that. Lick the blue egg. You find a yellow egg.
Ew.
Yeah.
Lick each egg. I don't know.
That's so.
Were they the real kind, or were they the 90s split in half plastic ones?
weird.
So funny.
or when I got third-degree burns.
What?
Like I remember all
I
of these
spilled
things from
ramen on you.
that surprised me with
I think she's been coached on that.
the bike one time before we went camping.
Oh, that's just to give you guys wheels so you leave slow when we got to the campsite.
I know. Yeah, like I've
Wait.
probably I've shared like, oh, we've gone camping and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, that means she had such a good childhood. It's like, no. Do
No.
you know what my parents were doing at camping?
In the tent. Most of the time.
I mean, I don't remember her talking about camping. I don't remember. Because, like, where were you guys camping? I mean, that's the thing. She's from Ukiah, which is near a national forest, so there would be camping there. But, like, if you're from the Bay, you would, like, if you're not going for a long ways, you might go camping at, like, Temescal or something.
Time arguing, trying to get high.
Yeah, and me and my brother were out doing our own thing, but still, like.
At least on the side of the Bay that I was.
Because that was at least a break in our monotony.
Change of scenery anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a terrible parent. But
We don't have
I
to talk
can't-
about
I
that.
can't.
Aww. And that's why Amberlynn is bringing this up on camera so that you will feel bad and talk about how you feel bad. And then we'll feel bad. And then we'll feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her at this point. I feel bad for Mama Lynn because she's being forced to relive after she's already trying to make amends and is materially making a difference in your life that she wanted to make in your young years so that you didn't end up in this position.
Change that right now.
So we don't have to talk about that right now. Gets deep. Can you imagine if we had a podcast?
What the fuck was that?
We don't have to talk about that right now. Gets
Fucking creeper.
deep. Can you imagine if we had a podcast?
Why do they call it podcast?
I don't.
What's POD stand for? It stands for something, you would think.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't really have no hair left. It's getting so thin. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Oklahoma.
Mama Lynn's looks thicker than Amber's. And it actually looks like the same texture now as what Amber's looks like. So it really is like they have the same hair genetics. Interesting.
Ever since I moved here, my hair's been thinning.
Huh.
Does that make any sense?
Maybe it's the air.
So you can order drinks here, and they deliver it to you. And she
Pretty
delivered it to
shirt.
me, and I turn my cup around, and
Pretty shirt. We're supposed to believe that. Maybe pretty shit
she wrote
is what she
pretty
meant to
shirt on it.
spell.
Isn't that sweet?
No.
What is it? What is it? Kidding me?
Okay, you guys, hello. I have been home.
Hello,
for a
Devlin.
minute Now, me and my mom had such a good time. My stepdad was there. None of us won, but I actually met
I thought he's your mom's little fiance type thing.
a subscriber when I went to Glow in the Dark Bingo, which I vlogged a little bit
Hey,
about. And then we started
Twinkie.
talking on Instagram,
How are you?
And she wants to be like a little bingo buddy. So she
Drag
did
your
end
butt.
up going there because she's never done electric bingo before. So I did see her there, but
Twinkie.
me, my mom, and my stepdad, we sit in the smoking section because
They
smoke.
smoke.
And my bingo buddy actually did not sit in the smoker section, but it was
Well, why didn't you get your fat ass up and go walk over there? It'll burn a little calorie. It'll burn a few calories for you. Try it out.
still fun to see her there. But yeah, highly recommend electric bingo. So I want to give a few updates. The first one is about my 10-day challenge that I was doing. So I very much have put that on hold. Like sitting here and just like vlogging my food and weighing myself every day and like talking about that all day is like not really what I want to like preoccupy my mind with. I'm going through a lot mentally. I am going through a breaking heart and I am sad.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. What you need to do is start eating 2 meals a day. You need to go back to that 2 mad that you were doing, because it might be just the thing that will get you through this, along with the semaglutide, as long as you don't fucking give up just because it's not fully taking away my hunger cues, therefore it's not working. Really, Amber? Just literally eat something that's wholesome and filling in the morning, or, I mean, your morning, since people pointed out that the scale, or the Alexa said, "Good evening, Amberlynn." So that means she's waking up in the evening since she only weighs herself right when she's waking up, which is what she said. And that means that she's up all night when everybody else is asleep. And so she's so bored and there's nothing else going on except degen shit. And that's what she gets into.
all day long. I try very hard to come on here and like put on a mask and try to be as positive as possible, but like
She
deep
tries to
down,
fake it
I'm hurting and it's affecting my
to make
life.
money.
I will say though, I was having a really good time showing you guys what I was eating, logging on my fitness pal and like weighing myself daily and showing you guys, you know, the calories and the weigh-ins. So once my brain just feels a little better and my heart feels a little better, I will definitely start doing that again. It's just really hard to do anything lately. So the fact that like I do get up every day and I try to make the best of it, like it's putting in a lot of effort, trust me. So the next thing I want to talk about is semaglutide.
She really does act like she's just the most chemically depressed person that there ever was. That nobody ever had it worse than her. That nobody ever and ever was broken up with. That there's never been a moment that somebody's lost more than her. Nobody else can be a victim because she is the ultimate victim.
Am I still going to be taking it, etc., etc.? And the answer is yes, I am. But there's an
Good
issue.
job.
I have no more semaglutide, and today
Oh
is Friday,
no.
and I'm supposed to literally double my dose on Sunday, and I don't even have any. They told me to contact them about it. I did that. I even vlogged, and I was like, you guys, I messaged the provider because it was my third shot. That's when I was supposed to tell them. He asked if I wanted to double my dose. I said yes, and it still hasn't shipped. And that was almost 2 weeks ago.
Oh
Like something like
no.
this wouldn't bother me if it was like a materialistic thing, but this is like a medicine and I'm
It's
relying
a
on this company, you know?
medicine.
So it is just a little frustrating. My fingers are crossed that like
I
maybe
don't like medication, but this is a medicine to save my life. And they're not taking it seriously.
tomorrow it'll get shipped out. Like it's Saturday and I'm pretty sure things ship out on Saturdays. So again, fingers are crossed and I will definitely keep you guys updated. Like I was just genuinely looking forward to doubling my dose actually because it's not working at all. So I hope that like once
Sure,
I do
Jan.
double my dose, like it'll actually
Sure.
start being in effect because I'm taking it for a reason. Which reminds me, I have had some people ask like, why does semaglutide make you nauseous? Does it like depend on what you're eating? And no, it doesn't. Semaglutide makes a lot of people nauseous. That's like one of the biggest
When they overeat continually.
side effects, and that is the reason why it makes people not want to eat. I never notice a difference whether I eat something very small the day prior or a little heavier the day prior. Like if I'm getting nauseous, it's literally just because that's a side effect
Small for Amberlynn is like a large meal for most people.
that decided to happen, not really based on the food that I'm eating. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my all members live streams. There is something I'm noticing because obviously
What?
an all members
What are you
live
noticing,
stream
Queen?
means it's not open to everybody to watch. I currently have over 200 members and I
Aw.
genuinely was not even expecting to have like 20.
Genuinely?
So you guys are absolutely amazing and so sweet and just so supportive and I appreciate
You guys are absolutely a bunch of suckers, and I cannot believe that I am getting you guys to pay me $10 a month. Granted, I'm only getting like $7 of that, but like totally 200 times 7. That's like $1,500.
I'm already looking forward to my next live stream. But anyways, the thing that I'm noticing is like it's kind of like a game of telephone. People are contacting me in my Instagram saying things I've mentioned in my live stream, but it's very just like twisted and it's a little different and not exactly what I said. So obviously there are reactors out there reacting to my live stream, but not really reacting it.
I'm sorry. I'm literally eye rolling so hard.
They're just like narrating what I said or did in the live stream because you can't like react to it because it's behind a paywall. So it's like the game of telephone.
You are such a dumb fuck. They've already gone over this. They could literally restream your entire thing as long as they break it up and transform it. Be so fucking for real. Nobody's gonna sit through that 2 hours replayed for them. Even with commentary, it's not interesting. That's why they cut it down to like 10 to 15 minutes for the most part.
Telephone, which was one of my favorite games in elementary school, but it's very much not my favorite game right now. I do not
You didn't go to school, so no, it wasn't. And people didn't like you, Fat Amber, remember?
mind reaction channels like narrating or saying what happened in my live stream, but I would appreciate it if people didn't like exaggerate what I said or twist what I said. Like I genuinely want it to be
Salty Crab literally read the transcript word for word and I believe played clips. Get your facts straight.
exactly what I said. Like if you're gonna narrate it and like dumb it down a bit, but like twisting and like exaggerating.
Amberlynn, nobody can dumb down your words. No
I
one.
just don't think that's very fair. So
Not
a lot
even
of you are not
AI.
getting like the real information of the matter. So this is just another way for me to say like you guys are more than welcome to join my members. So far, it's a wonderful community, a lot of supporters.
She's so
Yes,
stupid.
there might have been a troll or two, one in particular that I can think of, and I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with the troll or two. I'm fine with the hard questions. Doesn't always mean I'm gonna answer them. I have to be comfortable in the moment. Like, I'm fine with all that stuff. Like, the only type of people I'm not gonna allow in my chat are like people who are just like awful. But truly, if you guys want to find out all the
You
tea
guys are
genuinely and hang out with me
awful.
one-on-one
You're
with a lot
criticizing my words and using them against me. How dare you have a memory and transcribe my words and use them against me and provide them to the audience that I don't want to hear them? How dare you? How dare you hold me accountable to my own words?
lot of other amazing people in the chat, then definitely join. There's a link down below. There's a little join button, I think, next to the subscription area. So definitely join. I would love to see you guys there on Tuesday.
This is all just condescending and bullshit. Like, nobody actually cares what she's saying. It's just her trying to be a bitch, but she's not accomplishing being a bitch in the way that she thinks. It's like, you're just pathetic.
Okay. So the last thing I want to update you guys
Miss
on
Devil-Lyn.
is the therapist. Genuinely, she was
Butterfly
so
clipped
kind,
Lynn.
and I loved that because she was like, a lot of people with BPD get judged even
BPD.
by other therapists. That
BPD.
sometimes people with BPD are hard to work with, hard to understand. Some of her favorite clients actually have BPD, and she genuinely enjoys working with people like me. And it made me feel so seen. And like, it didn't stop there because
Her best patients have BPD. You guys, if you don't have BPD, why do you even go to her? She doesn't like you. Get out of her office. I'm coming. I have BPD. She wants to see me.
I explained to her,
She's
I was
so
diagnosed with
fucking
BPD
insane.
and CPTSD,
She's
and she explained
insane.
to me that when
Insane.
people have BPD and CPTSD at the same time, that they become anxiously attached. And I was like, jaw on the floor.
Eye roll. You can't make a generalization in a 15-minute consultation to see if you can even do therapy together. Shut the fuck up.
Or because that is literally me, and it's like debilitating sometimes. So it's like we haven't even had like the first session. It was literally just a consultation, and
Bullshit.
already it's like
Bullshit.
a vibe. It's gonna be
Bullshit.
a lot of hard work, and I want to update you guys as much as I can and as much as I feel comfortable. I know I get judged a lot based on like my past actions and things that I've done in past relationships.
Yes, Amber, that's what happens. That is what happens when we live in society. Our actions follow us to an extent, and unless you try to build a new, better life for yourself, yeah, that reputation will continue to follow you, especially if you don't try to change and be better. If you just keep being a piece of shit and expecting people to accept it, you're gonna be the piece of shit at the end of the day.
Relationships or even here on YouTube, and it's crazy because a lot of the things that I've done has been,
And that's why Beck sounds so healed and composed by comparison to Amber. That's why.
BPD. And it's like in the past, even probably recent, I have used it as an excuse, having BPD for all of these things. And
You used it in this fucking video.
now it's like I want to like have it as a reason, like the reason why I've done those things, instead of like,
and the reason is you.
Excuse. And for a while there I was like, what is the
BPD.
difference? Like, what is the difference between an excuse and a reason / explanation? An excuse is when you're not going to take accountability for it. An explanation is when you finally take accountability and you do something to change it. And I'm currently right here. Took me a while to get there, but like, I want this Amberlynn to just like go away. I'm not gonna be perfect. It's gonna take time, and I'm just feeling very hopeful. And my first appointment is on Thursday.
She thinks that being accountable is saying, oh, I'm going to be accountable right now because I'm going to be a bitch to you. But it's my BPD. I'm being accountable because I'm saying it. I'm acknowledging it. No, Amber. That's not fucking accountability.
Just want to do the right thing. I want to be a good person. I want to just
You do not.
and be
Shut
better.
up.
Before we get
You
too
don't.
emotional, I think I'm just gonna end this vlog. I hope that
You would
guys did
literally take off time from YouTube and get inpatient help with your therapist if you can actually see her long term. You would do that. You wouldn't sit here in your sheer little shirt, stuffing out the shirt, making sure that you're crying on camera, trying to elicit sympathy. You wouldn't be doing this. You wouldn't be doing this if you were serious.
enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
I like the snowflakes.
Let's read these comments. Imagine your mother takes more accountability than you. Glad she admits she messed up rather than blaming on someone else like you do. Exactly. Or like even reflecting it back. Not Mama Lynn saying, girl, you're weird. The therapist congratulated Amberlynn on her YouTube following, guys. Once the session was over, the therapist also told Amberlynn she had the prettiest, daintiest smile she's ever seen. Honestly, I was just like, what the fuck? Say, Amber, I heard you like him young. Yeah, is she going to talk to her therapist about those accusations? Because they're disquieting her mind. The base word of consultation is consult. You are consulting with a therapist. No, she's counselting. She's counselting. Your mother is clearly trying and takes accountability for her mistakes. Can you please quit bringing it up in front of your entire audience? I'm sure that bothers her. Talk about that ish privately. Exactly. Exactly. But she doesn't understand what true accountability is. It's not just acknowledging that something happened. It means that you're not going to let it happen again through the same patterns of behavior because you're going to take steps to make a difference. The therapist mentioning BPD clients are her favorite, like OMG. Of course, everyone exists to stroke Amber's ego. Exactly. I was just like, what the how does that even transpire in a conversation with a therapist? That they would say, oh, my favorite clients have this condition, and you just so happen to have that condition. As fucking if. As fucking if. I highly doubt a therapist would talk about their favorite type of client. Exactly. Exactly. It's like it reeks of unprofessionalism. But of course, Amberlynn would love that because she is not a professional person in any way. She has no career. She has no real job. She's never had a real job that she considered a career path. So she's never taken it seriously. And that's the difference between her and somebody our age who's an average person. Is you either have a job that you're working that you go to regularly or you're working towards a career. Can't expect Amber to pronounce consultation properly when she's faking all these appointments anyways. I guess that's true too. Really getting those minutes up talking about the same thing over and over again, right? Like 3 or 4 times. I'm here to leave a mean-spirited and negative disparaging comment. I love that. They keep leaving that, and I kind of like that because it's just a generic placeholder, and Amberlynn will get annoyed, just like she got annoyed with Rose. Not Quirky Love Rosie, the Rose who was posting during Vlogmas, if you remember. If you want to stop using BPD as an excuse, practice the words, I am sorry. I was sorry for insert wrongdoing. I am sorry. Exactly. It's all about the specific thing that you did. Don't dance around the situation and try to reflect it around at different people and pretend like, oh, well, there was accountability on both sides, but I'm sorry for my part. No. That's not an apology. Girl, you're weird. Yeah, Mama Lynn is fucking funny. Watch Mama Lynn get banned from her channel. I've never come across a I'm an ass. A YouTuber that constantly brags about meeting subscribers or viewers as much as you do, especially when most of their viewers don't like them. Right? Right? I I have seen I don't watch many large YouTubers, but some of them have like a couple million subs. None of them talk about running into subscribers nearly as much as Amberlynn does. And they're far more recognizable, except for, or like recognizable platform wise, not necessarily physically. But it doesn't happen like that unless they just know everything about you and where to find you, which is kind of true about Amber, but even still, they're not actively going there most of the time on purpose. Let's read this last comment. Pod means playable on demand. Podcasts are available to listen to at any time and can be downloaded to listen to offline. Cast means broadcast. podcasts are similar to radio shows or TV series, but can be listened to on demand instead of live. If you like this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave an iPod in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.